Hello, everybody, this is Purge. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up that Artifact is coming out very soon. Today is the 16th of November. The NDA for anybody that's in the beta like me is going away tomorrow at 4 p.m. So what that means is I'm going to stream some Artifact tomorrow, and I want you guys to show up if you're interested at all in the game. I don't know if you guys only play Dota, if you've ever played card games before, but I am a huge fan of Artifact right now. If I check to see how much I played since the game came out, I've played 300 hours, 311 hours, and I've been in the beta since the end of TI, so basically 2.5 months. So I've played like a shitload of hours, like 100 hours a month or something. The game is super fun. To give you guys a little bit of a layout, I guess first off, so I'll be streaming at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday. I'm going to be streaming Sunday as well of Artifact. On Monday, the new Dota patch comes out. That's 7.20, I think. That new Dota patch comes out. And when the new Dota patch comes out, then I am going to do patch notes on stream on Monday, and then I'll stream Dota on Tuesday. On Wednesday, it's Thanksgiving in the US, so I'm going to be flying home to visit my family in Wisconsin, so I'm not going to be streaming probably until the next week, but I might do some Artifact streams from home since I can stream that without needing like my mouse keyboard set up in like a beefier computer. So I might stream Artifact while I'm in Wisconsin, but no promises. But so if you guys want to tune into the Artifact stream, you can do that. While you're here, I thought I would full disclosure advertise for Dotabuff's new website, which is called Artibuff. It's pretty awesome. It's going to be basically like Dotabuff, but for Artifact. And you can kind of, if you don't know that much about the cards that are currently in the game, it's a really good resource to use. So there's a card database here, so you can basically see every card that's currently in the game. You can sort by color. This is very similar to the way that it works in game. A lot of these icons are the same, to my knowledge. And then there's also a deck builder, so if you guys aren't in the game yet but you want to play, then you can come in here and you can build decks to whatever heroes you want. So this would be a way to build decks, and then you can also, I don't know if yeah, it looks like you can save these as well. Probably sign in with Steam, yeah. That way you can save decks to your Steam account. So this is pretty cool. If you guys went to TI or if you went to PAX West, that means that the beta is almost open for you guys as well. For me, for people currently in the beta, it opens on the 17th on Saturday. But for you guys, if you went to TI or PAX West, it opens on Monday on the 19th. So if you guys are getting ready to play, this is a good way to spend some time to build up decks and stuff like that and to mess around. You can also look at the PAX decks that existed. These are the ones that were played in that tournament. Well, it wasn't a tournament, but it was like a PAX stream that Slacks and Suns fan and stuff were at. And these decks are pretty fun. There's also tourney stats. There was the tournament last week that BTS ran, and you can look at the winner and what kind of decks they had. This was a draft tournament, I believe is what it's called, which means that you basically open 5 packs, digitally of course, and you get to pick 2 cards from every pack, and then you technically pass it and somebody else passes it. So you pick 60 cards. Every deck usually has 40 cards and 9 items. Every hero that you pick comes with 3 cards naturally, so it's pretty easy to pick the colors that you want, more or less, and then you fill out a lineup and you got extra heroes in case you don't have a color that you're interested in. And the tournament winner was this guy. He's a very good player, former Magic the Gathering pro, I believe is my understanding, but I don't know that much about him. But I didn't get to play because I was casting what's it called, the WGNA finals, but it was pretty fun to watch. So anyways, this is a game mode that has been pretty popular in Artifact during the beta, but there's lots more to come out, I think. Excited for the release. It's on, again, tomorrow, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that I'm going to be playing. Oh, and if you want to learn anything about the heroes, this is a good way. You can look at like the top hero stats, and then you can sort based on which hero has the highest win probability, for example. That way you can understand, okay, the hero is probably worth picking if I play in draft. But to be honest, if you don't want to do too much homework, the easiest thing you can do is just show up on the stream tomorrow, because I'm going to be talking about all this. I'll be basically giving you guys a rundown on what it's going to be like if you open the client, and then I'll explain the game. I'm going to have my written guide finished by then, so I'll have that on my website if you guys want to read that, about how to play the game. And then I'll basically just read chat a lot, play a couple bot games to kind of show everybody some basics in case they haven't paid attention to any streams yet, and then from there maybe do some drafts or something like that. Open some packs, stuff like that. If you guys are curious about pricing model, my current understanding is it's $20 and it comes with some pre-built packs, but I'm not sure what else past that, but you'll find out tomorrow basically. So yeah, you can find out what heroes are bad. Pro tip, it's Our Devourer. Not a very good hero. But I'm actually so excited for this game. I think you guys are going to really like it. I think one of my favorite things about it is that it's basically like Dota in a card game version. If you guys haven't seen anything about it yet, you got 3 lanes to play. If you played Hearthstone or anything, it's basically like 3 lanes instead of 1. And you start off with 1 hero in each lane. And if your heroes die, they respawn in 2 rounds. And you get to choose which lane to place them back into. And you can only play cards in the lane of the color of hero that you have active in the lane. And if you add items to a hero, those items stay on that hero even through death. If you modify a hero by giving them plus damage or plus armor or something, that modification stays on them unless somebody removes it or counteracts it. Or so even if they die, like if I have a card that gives my hero 4 damage for the rest of the game, it stays there. So it's kind of cool. It's like you're always building up an advantage, very similar to regular Dota. So it's definitely a card game version of Dota. And the lore has a lot of crossover too. It's just honestly a beautiful game. I know you guys are going to like it, so I wanted to make a video talking about it and while also previewing Artibuff. So go check that website out if you guys want to dive into stats or start building decks or anything like that. So that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow on stream, 4 p.m. Pacific American time, PST. All right, goodbye.